Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Wallstreetbets, coming at you with yet another video, guys. We making money across the board, guys, on every scale you can think of, from the 1K to 100K challenge in 15 trades, all the way to our side plays, guys. Man, it is good to be in the stock market, and it is good to be alive, guys. Now, just give me a few moments so I can pull up the live chat and on my phone, guys. Please do not go anywhere. And can you please hit that like button on your way in here. Back at it, guys. Just plugging in the phone really quickly. Now, the next stock we're going to take a look at, well, the first stock we're going to take a look at, guys, is going to be CEI. It's going to be the first stock we take a look at here. Let's take a look at CEI. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button on your way in. We only got 43 thumbs up. I know we can get more than that, guys. We got 98 people watching, so let's run this thing up to at least 80 really quickly, guys. First stock we're going to take a look at is CEI. Now, as you guys can see here, CEI is just doing its thing, guys. Second trade in our challenge, and we are doing marvelous. Now, guys, don't forget to drop that your cost average in the live chat. Shout out to Dustin. Dustin Miles just dropped us a super chat. Thanks a lot, Dustin. Dustin wants to take a look at FSR and MMAT. I got you, Dustin. Never fear, Wallstreetbets is here. All right, let's take a look at FSR. Fisker. Now, this stock is seeing some nice buying pressure. If you take a look at those key statistics, guys, looking here at the volume, Dustin, it is showing us some very good volume. Hold on, Dr. Drew Peterson just sent us a super chat, guys. He wants to talk about ESNC, DMYI, NAC, and GYLC. Okay, that's 4 tickers. Huge 4 tickers, man. We just got another super chat from my boy Paywall Illiterate. Paywall always come through. Happy Monday. Just bought your membership. Can you look at ACIU? Wondering if it's setting up for a move. Pay Literate, what membership are you talking about? Pay Literate, just drop it down in there. Let me know what membership you're talking about. But first stock we're going to take a look at here is Fisker. As you can see here, guys, Fisker is seeing some buying pressure, but let's take a look here at the analysis to really see what's really going on behind the scenes. As you can see here, we do not see any large-scale movement whatsoever, but we're seeing buying pressure on that small scale, though. That is the retail investor buying up these shares. But if we take a look here at the estimated borrow fee, it is quite low, only 2.32%, guys. That is extremely low. This isn't a short squeeze target. So, guys, I don't want you to be thinking as such. Now, taking a look at the key statistics for today, we are much over volume. Not too much, but nice volume. Looking here at the turnover rate is in our favor. The range is close to double. But looking here at the day chart on this thing, let's see where we can really be going. As you can see here, starting at 12.14 from the beat down, guys, and we're currently sitting at that 15.80. Now, looking at the 1 minute chart, we're currently above the VWAP. We closed much above it. Now, that is telling us this thing can see some more buying pressure moving on to Tuesday. Now, key levels we want to look out for in Fisker. Okay, seeing as though that we opened this thing up at the 14.96. The high was 15.95. I do believe that this thing is going to continue to move, but we will be seeing a drawback here, guys, pretty soon. I want to say levels around $17. If we do approach $17, be ready for a drawback, guys. Okay, not a sell-off. This will be a cool down coming into effect very, very soon. Now, the next stock we're going to talk about for my boy Dustin is Mmat. Guys, I've been hearing a lot of talk about Mmat in the Discord. And guys, I want to make a point to everyone that is in the Discord. If you are a Wall Street bet guy inside of TTM's trading, we will be charging $5 upon admission, but everyone that is in the Discord now will not have to pay $1 to be in the Wall Street Bets section. That includes the Wall Street Bets chat, the Wall Street Bets 1K to 100K challenge, as well as the football pools, guys. You will have free access to that moving forward. Not only that, guys, you will get a Wall Street Bets OG badge in the Discord, guys, and no one else will be getting that badge moving forward. Everyone that comes after this will only get a Wall Street Bettors badge, okay? So take that OG badge in pride, because you will be the only guys that has that badge, guys. So everyone will know that you guys was here before everyone, all right? But back to the topic at hand, Mmat, guys. Mmat, man. We've been seeing a lot of talk on this stock throughout the Discord now, seeing as though this thing's seeing a 17.83% jump in price. That isn't too high, and it isn't a jump to where I am worried about this thing crashing too much. But if we look here at that turnover rate, it's only 13.77%, which isn't high whatsoever, but that range is starting to get a little bit out of hand, guys. Now I want to take a look here at the order flow distribution. As you can see here, the order flow distribution, we do not see any movement on the large scale whatsoever, but we do see buying pressure on the medium and small, which is the big whale retail investor and the small retail investor, guys. They are buying up the shares in Mmat like a mad dog, okay? Just buying it up. As you can see here, those gaps between the medium and the small are quite large. We usually don't see gaps that big, especially both of the gaps. Okay, so looking at the 1 minute chart, let's see where Mmat can be headed for tomorrow. We're under the VWAP. We closed a lot above it. We didn't close with a key, guys. Can't call that one a key, but looking here at the aftermarket, we do see that $6.12 high in the aftermarket. That was basically once we opened it, we started to see that people are locking in those gains, okay? Now, I do expect Mmat to see a slight red day tomorrow, guys. most we will be giving back is 5% is our top on giving back. No, you did not miss CEI. We're going to be covering CEI today for sure. All right, let's make sure everything is everything. Now, yeah, guys, I do think this thing will see a slight red day tomorrow. Okay, do not YOLO on this thing right now due to the fact that you want to wait till it cool off. You want to see a red day before you jump into MMAT. Now, the next stock we're going to take a look at, my boy Drew Peterson wants us to look at ESNC. What about now, guys? Is it still lagging? Let me cut this up really quickly. Guys, how is the connection? Is the connection messing up, guys? Let me know. Audio keeps cutting out. Thank you. Can we do any same? I thought it was my internet. Laugh out loud. Just came back. Yes, just came back. I missed everything you said on FSRT and MMAT. Basically, Fisker. It's better now. Good. Yes. Man, Dustin. Freak. ESNC, man. I mean, I have to go back over this, man. I really shouldn't have. Let me check something out really quickly, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way in, guys. Boring day for me and my plays, guys. Connection is good for me. Okay, well, let's get it rolling. Let's get it rolling. ESNC, guys. ESNC. Hey, we're gonna have to go back over Fisker after we talk about these stocks really quickly. ESNC is an OTC, guys. Drew Peterson loved those OTCs. Now, looking here at, I hope I got the right ticker. ESNC looks as though I wouldn't touch this thing with a 100-foot pole. Just being honest, man. I don't know what is this all about. But looking here, though, average volume is only 97.43 thousand. This stock isn't even worth a penny. Okay, not even worth a penny, man. We are not going to see any key statistics on these OTC marks, guys. Not the order flow distribution. Only thing we can see is the analyst thing. We're not going to see short interest or anything of the sort. We do see some institutional holdings, but institutions doesn't even have a finger really on this thing. As you can see here, they only hold 36,000 shares with a total free float. Well, shares outstanding is 68.9 million, guys. So with that being said, it's not too much we could talk about this stock, Drew. They don't give us too much indicators. Turnover rate is 0%. I mean, take a look here at the 1-minute chart. Not too much is going on. 150 was in the volume. It's not too much we can talk about on this stock whatsoever. So we're going to have to move on to DMYI. This stock is on the New York Stock Exchange. So with that being said, we can take a dive in this stock. As you can see here, the volume today, ENSC. Oh, okay, he gave me the wrong ticker. Okay, ESNC. Currently looking at ENSC, guys. This thing right here, I'm looking at, we see, let's make sure this wasn't a drop off. We do see some buying pressure on that large scale, massive buying pressure on the large scale, guys. If we look here at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, it is looking phenomenal. Very, very great. As you can see here, the large, to my surprise, It's one of the biggest gaps we saw here in quite some time, guys. But looking here at the small, though, it is very, very nice in our favor. Not only that, the medium is showing buying pressure on it. But if we look here at the 1 minute chart, let's zoom out really quickly. A lot of people get this misconstrued. Why is it showing buying pressure? And we see a red day due to the fact that, guys, the selling pressure that is in the pre-market is not accounted for in the order flow distribution. Okay, so if that was accounted for, guys, that order flow, that outflow would look much larger, close to even doubling the inflow. So we have to take account of that. This isn't market manipulation whatsoever, guys. In fact, this is just normal. But looking here at the volume today, as you can see here, 1.54 million was today's volume, but the average volume is 1.81. Now that's not too much of a gap to be concerned about. The only concern I have here, guys, is today's pre-market sell-off was huge. We see some nice institutional pullouts during the pre-market, which caused overall selling pressure on the stock. Okay, but if we take a look at today's open, guys, we opened at $4.17, so it's not too much during the trading day of selling. As you can see here, we closed at $3.96. So this trading day somewhat held strong, if you ask me, because we do see buying pressure during the trading day. So with that being said, this stock is in a good position to bounce back. Okay, a good position to bounce back. Now, guys, we got 144 people watching, and we currently only have 109 thumbs up. Let's push this thing to 120, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way in here, okay? Now, next stock we're going to take a look at is, I can't see Drew's super chat anymore due to the fact that all these messages came through. So can you please, Black Nicholson, at me the other 3 tickers that was said. Another thing, guys, try to calm down on how many tickers you are pitting in the super chat. We got to give everyone a chance to be able to hear their ticker heard. So if you could do that for me, Black Nicholson. I cannot see Dr. Drew's. I can't see Drew's super chat. I can't see Pay Illiterate super chat right now. I don't know what happened with that. I don't need a ticker analyzed. I just wanted to show you some support. Without your guidance, I wouldn't be profitable as I have been. Thank you. That really does mean a lot to me, James. That is my main goal here, to teach you guys the stock market. Not only give you guys stock picks, but to teach you guys so you guys can see what I see and be able to identify what I identify, due to the fact that we are a huge family in the chat. So if you guys can actually find out a few of those indicators for me, guys, we'll be able to make way much more money, because I only can cover as many stocks as I can in the day. So that being said, more eyes are better than one. But shout out to James. He did send us a super chat. That really does help us a lot. Now, for anyone that's came new to the live stream, guys, I was telling people earlier, and as well as in the Discord, we are going to be charging $5 per admission to get into the Wallstreetbets chat, as well as the Wallstreetbets 1K to 100K challenge. Not only that, guys, the football pool as well. So everyone that's in the Discord now will not be charged anything moving forward. You will get a WSB OG badge, okay, guys? And we're only giving that out to everyone that is in Discord by October 1st. This goes into effect, guys, on October 1st. It goes into effect on October 1st. Okay, now let's talk about these tickers. Next stock we're going to talk about is DMYI. DMYI. Okay, looking at this stock, as you can see here, guys, we do see this thing closing under the VWAP, which is an indicator that we might be seeing some selling pressure on this thing throughout the aftermarket hours. But let's take a look here at the analysis really quickly. Order flow distribution is telling us one thing, guys, that this thing is seeing some selling pressure overall if we look at the overall numbers. But if we look deep into it, guys, we see buying pressure on that small as well as that large, which is our key indicators. Okay, that's the main thing we want to take a look at, is the buying and selling on the large and small scale, due to the fact that that tells us where the institutions are playing as well as the retail investor, the two main things. Okay, now the whales isn't too much to worry about because we know how those guys tend to play the stock market. They get in and get out so quickly, so they really don't have a overall effect on the stock as much as the small and the large. But looking here at the key indicators today, guys, this thing was just huge in volume. I mean huge. Okay, over 10 times its average volume, which is very impressive, with a low turnover rate compared to the volume we saw here today. Okay, 52-week high being $9.88, 52-week high being $15.39. Risk versus reward is in our favor in this situation due to the fact that we're closer to the 52-week low. Okay, closer to the 52-week low. So with that being said, guys, I don't think we will go under the 52-week low. So we have to assess risk versus reward in this situation. Now looking at what happened today, let's take a look here at the day chart. This day chart sees some huge candles. Huge candles. As you can see here on the 24th, this thing closed 12% gain, and today we closed 5% gain, opening at 11.45. Okay, and we closed at a high 11.94, but we saw a high during today's trading at $12.94, which is very awesome if you ask me. Now moving forward, I do think this thing can see a slight red day tomorrow. Now the next ticker we're going to take a look at is Northern Dynasties, NAK. An investment play I've told you guys about. We are seeing that cool down we was expecting. Now seeing as though this thing topped out at 62 cents recently, 52-week high being $1.26, with the low being 30 cents, guys. Risk versus reward, the reward is in our favor in this case. Now looking at today's volume was huge compared to the average. But if we take a look here at the order flow distribution, guys, we do see some buying pressure on the large scale, and that large scale was very massive compared to the outflow. We see some buying pressure on the small, which is a very good indicator, guys. Now looking here at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, we do need to see a turnaround on that here pretty soon, guys. If we don't, this thing can continue to drop in price. Okay, this thing can continue to drop in price, and that is something we do not want to see here. Okay, that is something we do not want to see here whatsoever. Now, next stock we're going to take a look at here, guys. We got to start moving a little bit quickly, guys. Like I was telling you guys in the Discord, we're going to be running this one a little bit faster than usual. Okay. We're not going to run this one for 2 hours like we usually do, guys. You know, the Monday is always our shortest live stream. Have a lot going on in the market right now, and got to get ready for play 3, guys. We're getting ready for our 3rd trade in the 1K challenge, guys. And I'm telling you, it's going to make CEI look like a loss compared to the gains that I'm going to get you guys in that portfolio. So it's looking good, guys. I'm feeling good about this one. I mean, I've been smiling all day when I was doing DD on this stock. We're going to be announcing that here pretty soon, guys. We're going to be announcing that here pretty soon. But we will be announcing that after the 1st, because the way that CEI is moving, guys, we're going to be hitting that 52-week high here pretty soon, and we're not trying to leave anything on the table. Now, back to the top of the hand. GLYC, guys. Now, stagnant movement. If we take a look, where we're looking at here is the day chart. As you can see here, not too much crazy movement going on overall If you look here, guys, this thing is forming a bowl. Now we're expecting this handle to be formed. Okay, so expect another cool down period, not too much and not too intense. And during that cool down, guys, isn't going to be a YOLO type move, if you ask me. Looking here at the volume for today, 2.84 million, with the 52 high being $4.40. Now, if we assess risk versus reward, guys, the reward is in our favor. We're closer towards that 52-week low. And if you ask me, in my opinion, guys, we're not headed in that direction. We're headed towards that high, $2.84. No, $4.40. Now, we're going to see a cool off here pretty soon. I'm expecting that cool off to be sooner than later, guys. Now, the next stock I want to talk to you guys about. And by the way, guys, I am outside trying to do this live stream. Took the kids to the park, and I do not have a charger. So, with that being said, we got to get this other super chat done. Let's get this super chat done, guys. We already went through it, through that stock. We're going to take a look here at this nigga fucking text messages. All right, Black Nicholson hit me with for my boy Pay Illiterate, ACIU. And we're going to go over CEI, guys. Never fear, Wallstreetbets is here. We're going to go over a lot of things, guys. Like I was telling you, our third play is in the making. Okay, it hasn't started making gains just yet, guys. You don't have to worry about that. But it is building buying pressure. Okay, so once I announce that third play, guys, it's off to the races. It isn't going to be a slow thing. It's going to be moving just like CEI did as soon as I mentioned. Okay, so I want you guys to be aware of that. ACIU, guys. As you can see here, ACIU is seeing some slow moving, but when we see stuff like this, guys, the stock is actually building some type of pressure, whether that is selling or buying pressure, guys. I truly believe that this can be buying pressure, because if you look here, guys, that low turnover rate in that range is telling me something. Okay, that is telling me that this thing is going to break through and not break down. But if we look here at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, we do not see too much movement. Last time we saw some movement was on the 22nd of this month, but nevertheless, we do see some buying pressure on the medium and small scale. Okay, so the big whale retail investor, you know, the institutions can play the medium, guys, but with a stock with this low volume on today's trading, we know for a fact that was the big fish, the big retail investor, doing all the work today, as well as the retail investor. So, with that being said, I do believe this will see another green slight day tomorrow. We always get gains today. My boy Crypto Drew, man, shout out to my boy Crypto Gaza. Shouted us out $5. Thank you. I love the super chats, guys. He says, "What's up, bro? What do you think about BB average buy is $16.21?" Is we talking about BlackBerry, bruh? We gotta be talking about BlackBerry, man. If you up there in the $16 club, bruh, you should have been averaged down. You need to average down like ASAP. Now, as far as BB though, I don't look at BlackBerry as an investment right now, even though that they are in the 5G world. Okay, it's other better 5G stocks out there with better growth ahead. So with that being said, average down and try to get out even, or just walk away with a little gains, man. Walk away with a little gains. Walk away with a little gains on the BBI, on the BB, guys. Now we got to take a look here at CEI really quickly. Like I was telling you guys, CEI is moving. Now this third trade, guys, is gonna make CEI look like we lost money on the play. Man, I'm so excited about that. And like I was telling you guys, CEI is headed toward that 52-week high. Okay, we're headed towards that 52-week high. Everything is looking good. I locked in some gains. Close. What was it, like $2 and some change? It's hard for me to look at it now. I have to look at the portfolio, but guys, have faith. Do not hop on this thing late. Like I was telling you guys, do not chase it up. We all have an early seat. You guys know I have an average cost under 50 cents. I made the buy alert when it was under 50 cents. And as you can see here, this thing is just rolling, guys. Now, the next stock, well, let's take a look here at the analysis really quickly because we didn't look at this. As you can see here, we see buying pressure on the large, not too much to brag about. But we see buying pressure on all three levels. Now, CEI is going to approach that 52-week high and go beyond it. Now, that is the reason why I am shaving 80% of my position at the 52-week high and letting the 20% ride. That is what we call planting seeds in the stock market, because we know for a fact, guys, once we pull out that 80%, we will have made more money than our initial buy-in, okay? Not only that, guys, the money that we leave in there is going to still hold our average cost, which is under 50 cents. So anytime this stock goes up 50 cents, we're doubling our money. We love it. Now, the next stock I want to talk to you guys about really quickly is ATER. I'm hearing a lot of talk about ATER. Now, guys, ATER, man, this is going to surprise you. Like I was telling you guys, we are making the handle. We're making the handle here, guys, and that handle is going to push us past the 1910. Never fear, Wallstreetbets is here, man. And looking here at that turnover rate, which is always here, always high in ATER, guys, the range as well is in our favor. That turnover rate doesn't have me scared whatsoever. The volume is even higher than the average. We continue to see that day after day, guys, which is a key indicator that this thing is going to roll. And guess what, guys? We got another 200 people watching. This is the second time we ever did that, guys. I love to see the growth here on the channel. I love to see you guys' portfolio grow. Not only that, guys, I love to see your savviness grow here in the stock market. You guys are learning. Your knowledge of the stock market is growing. Not only that, the portfolios is growing, guys. And like I said, we're here to build generational wealth for our kids so they don't have to do anything to provide for their kids, guys. We want to make enough money where their kids and their kids and their kids doesn't have to work to provide for their kids. Okay, we're here to build generational wealth. Okay, so we got 210. Man, let me see how many likes we got, guys. We only got 144. You guys need to pick it up, guys. We need at least 175 likes. We get 200 likes right now. I go plug this thing up. I go plug this laptop up right now on side of somewhere, guys. I will literally keep this thing going. But we about to run out of battery. That's why I'm trying to rush this thing really quickly, guys. But I'm telling you, I see 200 thumbs up on this thing. I will find a way to charge this thing up. Trust me, guys. But other than that, though, ATER is forming that handle, guys, and it's going to push us past the 1910. Okay, now another stock I want to alert you guys about, Ocgn. Okay, Ocgn, we should be hearing that news sometimes this week. They delayed it again. Okay, we're still sitting in the green on Ocgn, though, but they're playing these games with us, steady delaying it. Now, the more they do that, guys, once the news come out, it's going to just make even more buying pressure on the stock. People are going to continue to buy in on speculation. And the good thing about this, guys, it isn't a set date for the news. And we know when news come out that isn't set, it makes the stock even push up even further. Okay, it pushes the stock in a way that you cannot even fathom. Okay, so expect Ocgn to push up in price on a huge scale after we hear that news. I was saying somewhere like around $9, guys, but seeing that it is steady getting delayed, that by $9 is off the table now. Now we're looking more like at $9.75 is the floor. Okay, closer towards $10. The more they push this news back, I see we got 175 thumbs up. You guys are really gonna make me plug this thing up, huh? All right, now the next stock I want to take a look at really quickly, guys, is AMC. Now, you guys know how I ended with AMC. AMC is seeing some selling pressure. This is what we called in the rundown. We said AMC was going to see a slight red day today, and that is what we see here, guys. No bashing AMC. I just keep it real, no shield. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys completely through it all. Okay, so with that being said, I do believe AMC is going to see another slight red day tomorrow moving forward. Now, I don't think it's going to be a huge jump down in price, but it is going to be a red one, okay? Now, we got 180. You guys are pushing me. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the. Yeah, guys, don't do that. Do not make me. Do not make me run next door and plug this thing up. But other than that, guys, like I was saying before we cut this thing off, everyone that is in the Wallstreetbets Discord, well, chat group in the TTM Discord, if you're in there now, guys, you do not have to pay for it moving forward. We are going to be charging $5